Hi everyone, welcome back to my vlog. So I shared with you initially my mental health vlogs around my past, my struggles, what helped me, what got me through. And I really wanted to come on here once a week and just, reach out to people, be honest and, open about how I'm feeling, because, depression doesn't go away. You can live with it and you can find ways to manage it, but it doesn't completely ever go. Some days I'm still low, and I wanted to be real and I wanted to open up so people felt like they could do the same, but unfortunately it just hasn't really worked out like that, and I haven't been as vocal as I wanted to be. So I thought I'd come on and update you all with my life at the moment. We've had a lot, quite a bit going on. I think that's why I found it really hard to talk, even though that was the whole idea. As you know, with depression, it is hard to open up and be honest with people around you when you're struggling. We had some sad news with my husband's family, and we lost someone really close to us. I'm not going to go into that, but it was really hard time for us all. Mainly, my husband's family and my husband, and it's hard to see them going through such a hard time. But aside from that, we got coronavirus, and although it wasn't, we didn't get really poorly, it sort of stopped us being able to do our normal day-to-day things. We couldn't train, got a really tight chest. I didn't really get many other symptoms other than my breathing was a little bit short. I didn't lose my taste or smell or anything like that, so I was quite lucky, but I found it hard to train for a couple of weeks, and even now, training is a little bit of a struggle for me. So I just got to take it as it comes, and just get better slowly. So yeah, I think it's been very up and down, and I just haven't had a chance to sit in front of the camera really, with work being busy. But I'm back. So I thought for my first, vlog for a while, I'll share with you some of my own self-care tips, things that you could do yourself if you're struggling to train at the moment for whatever reason. The gyms are shut and you haven't got the motivation to train at home. Things that I do if I can't train, and if I'm having a bad day or if I'm feeling anxious or getting low, then these are some of the things that I do to help me, and maybe it's worth giving them a try yourself and seeing how you get on. Self-care tip number 1 is to go for a walk, get some fresh air. And I listen to a podcast normally, take my mind off other things, especially if I'm taking a break from work because I work at home. A podcast is a really good way to sort of focus on other things. So yeah, and when you've got a dog like I have, that's always really fun, and they love going out. Can't say I'm looking too fashionable, but I'm ready to go for a walk. Are you ready, bud? Ready for walkies? Come on in. Come on in. Come on in, boy. Lovely day. Okay, so self-care tip number 2 from me is to stretch, mobility work or yoga. Generally I don't do yoga as much because I'm not that great at it and I find it quite hard, so I don't end up feeling relaxed after. But generally I like to have a good stretch and like good mobility session, and it makes me feel great after. So self-care tip number 3 from me is meditation. So daily meditation, if you've never done it before, maybe start with like 10 minutes. This is a great way to help with anxiety. One thing I really find when I'm anxious and feeling low is, the only way to explain it is I feel like I'm not in my own body. I feel like I'm sort of outside of myself. And meditation is a really great way to bring yourself back to the now and focus on what's in front of you. But it's hard to shut off. It's hard to forget about what's in your mind. So really try and focus on listening to the meditation, clearing your mind, focus on your body, and come back and see how you get on. But that's self-care tip number 3. Self-care tip number 4 is hydration. So one thing that I'm quite good at anyway is drinking plenty of water. But like I say, when I'm struggling or feeling low, I do make sure I push fluids a lot. And if I'm not training, you know. So self-care tip number 4, make sure you get drinking. So self-care tip number 5, you time. Find something that it's important to you or something that you like doing, whether that's reading a book or watching your favourite programme. Have some time to shut off and just do whatever it is that you like to do. For me, where's my little dog there in the background? For me, I do like reading every now and again, but it's got to be a good book. But I love nothing more than to sit in front of the TV and watch a good program on Netflix. So yeah, that's self-care tip number 5. Oh, yeah. Self-care tip number 6 is to have a nice warm bath. So there's nothing I like more when I'm feeling stressed and under the weather to run a nice hot bath with Epsom salt and bubble bath and put some candles on and just chill. Put my phone down, either put some music on or just have quiet and relax. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Please like my video and share a lovely comment if you enjoyed, and I hope you did. So speak to you soon.